6:53, time for the morning sprint.
The coronavirus has now claimed more than 900,000 lives in the U.S. The CDC says the number of new infections has dropped sharply in the last 2 weeks, but the number of COVID-19 deaths has not. The disease has killed more than 5.7 million people worldwide.
The Tomah Area School District pausing plans for a massive building project. The district recently mailed residents a survey asking for opinions on 3 different plans, including one project for about $100 million for a new high school. But based on responses, the district says voters would reject it.
Amazon is planning to build a new 3.4 million square foot facility just off of Highway TT in Cottage Grove. The project requires several rounds of approval starting later this month with the Plan Commission. The retailer says it's putting $200 million into the project. It also includes about 1,500 jobs for the area.
Happening today, the federal trial of 3 former Minneapolis police officers charged with violating George Floyd's civil rights is set to resume. It was suspended last Wednesday after one of the defendants tested positive for COVID-19. J. Alexander Kang, Thomas Lane, and Tu Tao are on trial for failing to give George Floyd medical attention while Derek Chauvin knelt on his neck and killed him.
The family of Quadron Wilson is coming forward, claiming the 38-year-old was shot by officers 5 times on Thursday on Madison's east side. They're demanding more transparency from the Dane County Sheriff's Office. That's who's handling this investigation. Authorities said Thursday one person was taken to the hospital for treatment for non-life-threatening injuries. They didn't say if that person was shot. No local agency has responded to requests for comment.
We're still waiting for police to identify the victims of yesterday's deadly shooting in a Milwaukee suburb. It happened at an apartment complex in Brown Deer. Officers believe the 36-year-old suspect knew at least one of the victims. Police say he shot himself and later died at the hospital. The Milwaukee area investigative team is leading the investigation.
The president celebrating the Queen over the weekend as she celebrates 70 years on the throne. In a statement, Biden called Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee a historic occasion. She's the first British monarch to celebrate 70 years. To celebrate, the 95-year-old enjoyed a cake. The White House, meanwhile, believes a Russian invasion of Ukraine could happen any day now. The Kremlin has positioned roughly 110,000 troops along that nation's border. Sources tell CBS News it's about 70% of the force being assembled for an offensive. Russia denies it's planning an attack and has accused the U.S. of trying to provoke a conflict.
You may need to give yourself a moment or two of scraping this morning. We had a little bit of light freezing drizzle overnight last night. But as we go throughout the rest of today, we're going to be talking about sunshine and temperatures warming into the 20s. A couple of chances to see some light snow this week. I'm watching Wednesday for flurries and then Thursday night into your Friday. As of now, temperatures will be milder this week as well.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. Stay with us, folks. More local news in half an hour.